So I'd like you to explain to me the nature of what a Thomism is, if you could for me, lads.
A Thomism is an uncalculated mess created by insolence. Or no, I'd say not insolence, more distractiveness.
And could you give me an example of a Thomism?
Well, firstly, happy birthday to you. I forget the rest. Goes happy birthday to you. I have a shoe and I'll bet it off your mustache. Do.
That's lovely, lads. So on his 63rd birthday, and for myself as well, his loving son, we're going to discuss Thomisms. I want examples. Eddie's not welcome here because he's not a friend of the family. You two boys can give me examples to beat the band.
Well, to beat the band is not an example of a Thomism. To beat the band is an example of a bullism. Being taking it out on lesser folk and their instruments.
Right, welcome back to reality here for a second. A Thomism. I want a good example.
Okay, here's a fucking Thomism. Excuse my French. Arse. To get that out of the way as well. A Thomism may occur when a spouse or partner are in the front passenger seat and she glances over, in this case Barbara, at the fuel gauge, and she notices, as the manufacturer has put a warning in, that it's very low on fuel, flashing yellow at this stage. And she looks over at Tom and looks in his brown culchy eyes and says, Tom, we're running out of fuel, we have the kids in the back.
She didn't speak like that. Tom!
That's the one. Bull, you be Barbara. Right, Tom, is there fuel in the car, Tom? The children are tired in the back. We can't be breaking down, Tom. I'll fucking reef you, Tom, if there's no fuel. And then me as Tom would say, of course, there's tucks of fuel. There's tucks, Barbara. Don't be worrying about it. And hey presto, they run out of fuel. I think the children seen Tom with a fuel can by the side of the road and his thumb out. More than the average cop would view people soliciting themselves in New York on a Saturday night. For sex, is what I mean.
People would have thought he was a woman of the night by how many times he was there.
Yeah, with his little red number, the little red jerry can, standing there, his thumb out, leaning on the one hip, winking with the left eye. Lazy eye, Tom.
Nah, lads, don't start that now.
Jumped off a fucking bridge and saved a child. More than you ever did, David. And he was wonky-eyed then. He's lucky he ever fucking met Barbara. The two beautiful sons in the relationship. Well, one beautiful son, a Janice, and that little pile of muck, his brother, David.
People run out of fuel all the time. Give me another example.
One Thomism he did do. To show the good social work on women in Dublin. What a masterful husband he was. And father, he left the car running with the keys in it, unlocked. Up near Euston Station. Didn't he have egg on the face? Having to explain why the child and car were gone. Another fucking Thomism.
Okay, but there's a good connotation.
Fun-loving man, but talk shite for Conham. And in fact did. Won their first All-Ireland. The speech from the dock. Speech from my ass.
Anything else good about him?
Could throw a javelin. He's a good brother. And Mel.
What about him?
Mel rubbed off on Tom.
That's great. So, you taking us all in, Dad? You know we love you dearly.
I'm fucking loving him. I don't even know him. I'm reading off a fucking script here, Tom.
So on 63rd birthday, what you hope for him?
That he wasn't born in 1900 and his name was JFK. That wouldn't work out. JFK was like 30 when he died. Born in 1933. You know the fucking sentiment. Jesus Christ.
Tom could be reincarnated. What do you think he'd come back as?
I think he'd come back as that key. Skeleton key for all the monuments. That with a little moustache. Floating around in someone's pocket. Not having to do much. He'd love that. Oh, he would the fuck.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. He likes his work.
OPW. Overpaid Wally. I was going to say overpaid.
Don't say it.
Wonderful.
Right. So, what you hope for his company?
He's a talented, very bright man. He has 3 houses and more degrees even than that. Remarkable. That man's produced cert after cert, confirming he knows a lot.
A lot about what?
History, politics, architecture. Need to go on?
Yeah.
Archaeology, national monuments, tennis.
He doesn't know about tennis anymore, I don't think.
Well, he fucking did. Jimmy Connors. When Tom had that shitty denim jacket, he used to hang out in Carrick, eyeballing people who might be smoking weed. That was a downward spiral. He should have partook, gone up that mountain with Sean O'Riordan. and the Happy fucking Bunch. Mickey Jokes,
Mickey Oates.
Jimmy Phelps. Where are they now? Mammy's telling them in school. What are you gonna be when you grow up, Jimmy? That fucker just runs around Lockheed Forest Park, smiling to himself, like he's in on something we don't know about.
So from all of us, Dad,
He fucking loves Van Morrison. It's a wonderful night for a moon dance. It's a wonderful night for a drink. But you find me unconscious in the kitchen and you pour the poaching down the sink. And then I'm drinking and said, shut your face.
I don't think that's how Moondance goes at all.
The other one, yeah, where did we go when the rains came? Laughing and laughing, hey, hey. Leave me knee in so much pain.
Lads, you do not have any idea of Van Morrison songs.
Na 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 na.
And what you like about him most?
Charisma. He's his own man. Truthful, gentle, honest, sometimes inoffensive, brilliant at times when he's near me, listening. Other than that, stay healthy, Tom. Stay smiling. There's a big load of love from David, Bull, and myself.
Oh, here, you're not allowed in here.
I fucking am. You're not leaving me out of this. Tom, if you're listening to this, I saw you and the family in Lahinch in 95 and you fucking ignored me in 96. So I'm going to tear the cages fields down, Tom. Every bit of it. There'll be no national monuments. I'm going on a mission around Ireland destroying monuments, Tom. A Tomument to you. And my Thomism.
Have you any more Thomisms?
Simple. Man parks a car where it says don't park your fucking car. He gets said piece of paper saying you parked your car here, you owe this money. He puts that in the pocket of his burgundy jacket he never wears, up in his room. And after 80 more of these, and ignoring them, it comes back to bite him at Christmas. That's a Thomism.
Happy birthday.